Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another discussion video or discussion thread video, whatever you want to call it. Today we have the thread called Stashing Elite Troops in Garrison. So this person has a question, and also we have a lot of dev replies. We have two on this page and a couple more on other pages. But let's get right to it. Like always, be a link down below, and let's do it. Alright, so the question is. Is it possible to stash elite troops somewhere while I go recruit new ones? I'd rather not lose them while I train new ones, and putting them in garrisons seems to make them disappear. Alright, here's how you do it. So for them to not disappear, you need to make sure that the fief is yours. If you are running a kingdom, and let's say it's a fief that's owned by a different clan than yours, do not put in there. Only ones that are owned by specifically you. When you go into like the fief management tab and it shows your face, whether you're a vassal or you're the kingdom owner, make sure it shows your face on that fief, settlement, or castle, and that's the one you can put your troops in. Now remember, if you put your troops in there, you will still have to pay their wage. Just keep that in mind. So if you get a lot of elite troops, a lot of high tier level troops, you're going to be paying a lot of money per day. Now, do I think this is worth it? Personally, I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't think it's worth stashing them for later or something of that nature. I really do not think it's worth it. In terms of defending the garrisons or defending your fief long enough for you to actually get there, I would stash some level 2, level 3 troops, and that will do just fine. Do a lot of archers as well, because obviously you'll get a lot of free kills before the units actually get to your wall. But in terms of actually, keeping them there and then coming back later, currently as I see it, I don't think it's worth it. But if you are going to do it, it has to be yours. But alright, I'm pretty sure someone told him. It's the next response right here. If it's yours, then you can do it. Yeah, there it is, right? But let's get straight to the dev replies and go from there, right? All right, so first we have a player asking or making a statement, and then devs reply. So the player says, I can confirm that other lords can take your troops in your garrison inside their party. It doesn't happen too often, but if there's a war and other lords lose many men, it's not hard to see them taking troops from every garrison. That's not true. If it is your garrison, they will not take it from you. They might share the garrisons between other AI clans. That's possible. But the ones that you specifically put in there, I do not think so. I'm almost 100% sure that's not the case. Because I've played games that have been super, super long, or saves that have been super, super long. And I put troops into one of my garrisons like at the beginning when I first started. And now I'm like 40 or 50 fiefs in. And those troops are still in that garrison. They're leveled up now, because you level up over time in a garrison, but those are the troops. Dev states, are you sure it happens? They should be able to take troops from their own clan's fiefs, so your clanmates can take troops from your garrison, but other clan parties should not. Interesting, I didn't know that. Okay, so it looks like your clanmates can take troops from your garrison. So the ones that are in your clan, like your family or your companions, they can take it from your garrison. I don't know if I like that. It does make sense though, and they do also probably put people in the garrison. Yeah, they put troops in the garrison as well. Maybe it's actually a good feature, because they put troops in there and they take troops if they need it. Okay, but again, for his question, I think that's not good, because he wants to have his own type of troops that he wants to build up, and if his clanmates just go in there and take some and then just replace them with some random ones, that won't be the best, but okay. And Dev continues, if you all want and agree, I can disable clan parties to take your men from garrison. For only player clan, NPC clans will continue as normal. Okay, see, that's what I thought. So NPC clans, I'm pretty sure if they're part of the same kingdom, they're going to take each other's garrisons just to balance out the game. But he states that he can disable clan parties, the guys who are in your clan specifically, the one that you make at the start, such as companions and family members. They will not take men from your garrison. Question is, I don't mind it. but I would get why some people would want to disable it. It would be cool if this could be an option that we can choose yes or no to. I think that would be the best solution. If it's possible, I think that would be the best solution. What do we got? However, notes that they will have to only collect recruits from villages and towns. It has pros and cons, but it seems this feature is frustrating for player. I wish I could add a checkbox, but it's not an option. Will 100% rejected. Okay, interesting. So you can't do the option part. I'm pretty sure because it's such a small feature, and if we do it for this, then we're going to have to do it for a lot more, which I would like it for a lot more as well, but I feel like the checkboxes are for like major features, right? Like super major features. And this one doesn't fall on that. Personally, I don't mind either way, but I can see the implications if we disable it, where your clan parties, they will be significantly weaker and get significantly less men, especially when they when you start a new party. They'll have to just collect from from villages and towns, which might slow down how fast they can get up there. So I like it how it is right now, personally, but it's a weird one. I don't think there's a right answer for it. I think it's personal preference, you know. But yeah, let's see what else they gotta say. And he's okay. So a guy states, or I said a guy, a player states, I didn't know it existed as I'm waiting for clan party directives to be added, but for sure I don't want anyone other than me taking troops from my garrison. One question, is it possible for me as a player to take troops from my clan members' fiefs? I'm not sure if our clan members can have fiefs. Your clan members cannot have fiefs. All fiefs belong to clan leader. Yeah, that's usually how it works. I also did not know that this existed, where they can actually take it out of that. That is interesting, but it does make sense. I don't think they should disable it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think they should disable it. I think it's an okay feature. They add to the garrison as well. You have to remember that too, right? They add to the garrison, and they will also take from the garrison. So you got to keep it like that. I think it's fine. What else do we got? We have another player. He states, I'm sorry that I don't have screenshots, but I know sometimes putting tier 5 and tier 6 troops into garrison during your war going badly for our kingdom, having X wage costs. After some time, I noticed that the garrison were half or none of those are 5 to 6 tier troops. I agree with others. Maybe it should be useful to have a management menu for your fief where you can set to allow other lords to take your garrison troops and have a minimum amount of troops in the garrison that can be decreased from other lords. Okay, I'm not trying to be that guy, but he just said it's not going to happen, the checkbox, and then he's mentioning maybe we should have the option to turn it off and on. Come on, dog. He's trying to work here. He's trying to work with you, and you okay. I'm not going to be that guy. But as he stated, that we cannot, unfortunately, have the option because the higher ups are going to say no to it. So we have to choose, and again, I think personally it is fine how it is. I think it's annoying for those players that maybe do want to keep their tier 5 and tier 6 troops in their garrison for later, but I'm going to be very honest with you. It's a waste of money. I'm gonna just state it right there. I think it is a waste of money to keep your very high tier troops in the garrison, because when that siege happens between AI, I'm almost 100% certain that it's a simulation, right? The siege doesn't actually happen. It's just a simulation. Therefore, it's not taken account in the same way if it was an actual siege battle where all those tier 5 and tier 6 troops would have a better chance of defending than tier 2 and tier 3. So you're just overpaying for pretty much the same type of defense. And I don't think it's worth it, in my opinion. But I get the option of, I want to build them up here and then when I take them back later, I get that. But if the two options, if we have just keeping it how it is or turning it off completely, which will lead to some implications of how your clan members will actually do in terms of, growing their party, I don't think it's worth it. And then he states again, I am sure that kind of micromanagement will not be accepted, as he stated right here. Yep. So you have two options. First, allowing clan parties to take men from Garrison like it is now. Text can be added when they take. That might be a good thing. Yeah, that might be cool if they could actually like say, hey, he just took it from your Garrison. Boom, he just took it from your Garrison. I think that would be a good addition to actually add. 2, disabling this feature so clan parties will not take men from Garrison. We can make this only for player clan. Other clans work as they work now. I think we should pick 1. I personally think we should pick 1. I think it should be exactly how it is now. I know it might upset some players who do try to stash troops in their Garrison, but from personal experience, it's not worth the cost, in my opinion. But, you know, in my opinion and the experience, it's not worth the cost. And you can still build up a big army if you just play it smart and roam around the map, you know, in a smart way. You can still build up those tier 5 and tier 6 troops. Yes, you might lose some along the way, but if you want to build a specific army of tier 5 and tier 6 troops, it is very possible to do that without having to, you know, stash a couple units, come back, stash a couple units, come back. And it's actually easier if you roam with those units because you're paying the same cost, so you might as well roam with them and then, you know, use them aggressively to build out that army better than to just, you know, put them away somewhere. But that's just my 2 cents on it, right? Dev continues, I can ask them toggle or a dialogue to make this optional, but let's now discuss like we have 2 options. Of course, having a toggle is all of yours first choice, so no need to discuss if players want this or not. I need to learn if you prefer 1 or 2. Keep it the same. I think we should keep it the same. Very interesting information. It is very interesting, and I know about it as well. Let's see if we have anything else. That will actually do it. Okay, interesting. I thought there were a little bit more. But with all this being said, I think we should keep it how it is and add the text thing. I think the text would be kind of cool to add. I'm wondering. Well, no. Because I was thinking to myself, what if we were to... No. Because the AIs are already struggling in terms of dinars and influence. I was thinking if they take from the Garrison, then you should get some influence or something. But they're already struggling with influence in general. I think it's fine how it is, personally. I think changing this is, first, not a priority, really. And second of all, just... I think it's going to cause some implications that are not seen right now. So, I think 1. Let me know what you guys think, though. Do you think 1 or 2? Should we disable this feature? Or should we allow it to continue how it is? Let me know. It's going to do it for me. Ask me any questions, any concerns. And like always, stay safe.